personal friend of the guy I'm going to introduce you to in a minute. Also, a new young actor, Rob Lowe, and our first guest, who will never be accused of eating quiche. What a guy, what a real man he is. You know him from the Wild Wild West, Hawaiian Eye, the Black Sheep Squadron, and of course the famous battery commercials he did several years ago, where he dared everybody to knock it off his shoulder. We dared him to come on the show tonight, and here he is, Robert Conrad.
Thank you. Nice to see you again.
Nice seeing you, Bob.
I love quiche, incidentally.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, you.
And I met you in New York, and you impressed me as someone who always wants to keep a credibility to your show. I never dared anyone to knock anything off my shoulder. What I said forever, Eddie, was, I dare you to call it, what was it, regular.
Oh, so I always,
yeah.
See, everybody always, it's going to be a trivia question of the future.
No, but the power of advertising, because so many times, so many people have come up and said, I'll knock it off. I said, no, don't call it regular. And that used to confuse them and then run away.
Because, I mean, that's a pretty tough statement to come on with a battery saying, go ahead, you know, tough guy.
No, it was a tongue-in-cheek for a commercial. I approached it that way because I'm very sensitive about people coming into my living room and being argumentative or rude. So when I read the copy, I thought it was kind of funny, kind of provocative. And one of the reasons I didn't go forward into it for the 4th season was because I was hoping that they would put my son in it. We could lighten up that concept. And they instead went to product kind of advertising, which was okay.
How old's your son?
I have 2 of them. I have one that's 11 and one that's 18.
Pardon me?
I
was going to say the 18-year-old one is the one you wanted in the commercial.
Well, that's not true. Geez, that's how remiss of me. Yeah, I wanted him, Shane. I have 3 sons.
I forgot. Oh, jeez. I'd hate to be the one you forgot.
No,
I'd be real
well, the one I
right?
forgot's only been around for 7 months. His name's Jesse. He's my grandson.
Oh.
So he counts.
That's your daughter's.
No, it's my grandson. She's just the mother.
See, last time I saw you, she was like 2 months away from having the baby.
She had it. She had it when I was on stage, the 24th of June, and they told me during the curtain call. It was really exciting.
Wow.
Yeah, it was very exciting. He's a very handsome man. I was in Chicago doing Fantastics at the theater in the Water Tower.
Where you messed your knee up.
Well, subsequently there were that was the primary reason, but there were other things I did.
Dancing.
Dancing, right.
Yeah, see, that's against the Robert Conrad image, though.
Doesn't Robert Conrad dance?
Well, I don't see how you could throw your knee out dancing.
Well, an image, I love to dance, and I started at my career, actually, in entertainment as a singer. And at one time, I had hoped to study with Ann Rudolph in Chicago, ballet. So images are, and actors get roles, and sometimes they stereotype themselves in the roles that they play. I had an opportunity with a guy, your neighbor, Merv Griffin's show, and they wanted to do a thing about women and the macho image and all that. And I had to tell the person that interviewed me prior to going on the show that I come from a working family of women, that closer to me than my dad ever was my mother, who sent me through school, and my grandmother, who worked as a switchboard operator to help me with my education. And I'm the least person that would be a good interview about women and equality in work and so on and so forth. So I've helped promote an image that media has, I think, to a great extent exaggerated.
Yeah.
We do that.
Well, the role that you have in an upcoming TV film, Confessions of a Married Man, is totally different for you.
Yeah, there's an irony about your show, a real irony, because I wasn't sure whether I ought to do the show or not. And I asked Jay Bernstein, that's why I gave him a little applause, whether I should do it or not. The most significant role in my career has been Centennial, and Jay was my manager at that time. And today...
Why wouldn't you want to do our show?
Why wouldn't I want to do a show? Not your show.
Oh.
No, do this show.
I thought you were talking
No, to do Confessions of a Married Man.
Oh, the movie. Oh, I thought your time was really...
No, I called
First you forgot me, your other son, and then...
No. If I didn't want to do your show, I wouldn't be here. I'm pleased, Bill, to be doing your show. And it's okay. You'll be all right.
All right.
Anyway, I called Bernstein, and he gave me advice about doing the show. And I'm very happy that I've done it.
We have a clip from it we're going to see in just a little bit, but you play it. This time is your character vulnerable, right? From your wife, your new girlfriend.
Yeah, my wife, my girlfriend, my kids. It's a very sensitive piece to do, and it was a very rewarding piece to do. You see,
a little background on the film.
Well, I have to preface it with saying, I did a terrible show in '79. It was so bad that when they asked me, a friend of mine, Gene Walsh, who's head of press over at NBC, says, Bob, you've got to publicize this show. I said, Gene, I can't do that. I can't lie to the public and I can't lie to the media, but I'm doing the show because of the bucks, man. Mucho bucks, and because Fred Silverman and I are going to become partners in other development. And I didn't publicize it. I don't go out on junkets to publicize everything I do, because then you burn yourself out with the public. It's like commercials. I turned down 2 nationals in the last 3 years, big involvement things, because if you keep coming back with the public selling them stuff, they're going to start not to believe you.
Yeah.
You know? But this movie is a different movie, predicated on the fact that I only throw one punch in it, and that's only because a man questions my integrity. There's no real physical action. It's about a human being who lives in the suburbs, who's middle-aged, which I am, who all of a sudden wakes up one day and nothing fits, and there's no reason for it. His wife is pleasant, lovely, and in my opinion, one of the great American actresses, Jennifer Warren. He has 2 lovely children, a boy and a girl, and then it just doesn't work for him. In this particular scene, they've just had dinner in a restaurant where the girl is talking about bringing the boy that she's been living with at college home to our house to stay. He's with us. And my son says, well, of course, they're going to stay together, Dad, in the same room. And I said, not under my roof. And he says, why? And I said, just because they're not. And we start a little conflict here, and then the rest of it, I think, will speak for itself.
Okay, let's take a look at it. Robert Conrad, Jennifer Warren in Confessions of a Married Man.
You overreact this way.
I have done everything that's expected